Hello, I'm Kyle. I'm the technical content developer at Maple Systems. Welcome to the Maple Systems video training series. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to use MapleLogic's online simulator and the online editor. In my project, I have created some logic to simulate digital I/O using an X register and an internal register, an on timer, and an up counter. To simulate this logic, you'll go to Online, go to Connect Option, and make sure for your communication setup you have Simulator for your type, and then hit OK. Now, if you are setting up your simulator for the first time, you'll need to go to Online and then Link plus Download plus Monitor and go through the download process. So when you go online to Simulator, you will have this window open up. So another way you can simulate your PLC. You can add your cards here, and in order to do that, you'll need to first go online with the simulator, which opens up this window, but then you'll need to go to Online, disconnect, open up your simulator again, and go to PLC and power off. Now at this point you can add modules here, so you have to do this when your PLC is off. No card, and right click and module set, and here's where you will add your modules. Now in the case of my logic, I'm going to add a digital card and an analog output card. So go to type power/IO for digital, and we're going to choose this one here, which has the 32 points, and hit OK. And then for slot 2, I'm going to choose an analog output card. Go to special card. I'm going to choose the 4-channel voltage analog output. So at this point you can go here and PLC on, and then you can go into run mode. Now you will have to go to Online and then Link plus Download plus Monitor again, so that you can simulate using the Maple simulator to turn on your inputs and outputs. So now we are back online, and you can see here in your chassis over here, you can see that those I/O cards that we added in the simulator are now over here, the digital card and the analog output card. So let's open up Maple Simulator. I'm just going to minimize this a little bit, and I'm going to simulate turning on our digital I/O as well as our on timer and up counter. Let's double click on this I/O, and here are the inputs. You can see that we have X20, X21, X22, and X23. So simply by just double clicking, we'll turn on that input and then turn on that output. And so let's also test out the timer. So let's double click, and you see the timer. So it gets to 3 seconds, so we'll turn on Y12. The up counter, turn that on, turn it off, turn it on. I'll have to do this 3 times to turn on Y13, and there we go. And then you can also use Y23 as the reset button. Just double click, and that will reset it back to 0. This is how you use Maple Simulator to simulate digital I/O in your project. Now you can also simulate an analog output. Double click on the analog output. Let's expand this a little bit more. So here's where you'll be monitoring the analog output. So I'm going to go back into my project. I'm just going to enable channel 1, check it off, OK, click right, sets the value to PLC, status, and I'm going to enable channel 1, set value. I'm just going to enter a value here, let's say 200, then hit OK. If I go to a Maple Simulator, you can see that that value is here in the buffer memory. Another thing you can do in the online simulator is you can do online edit, just like you can if you are connected to an actual PLC. It's the same function. You can edit your ladder logic while your PLC is in run mode. You go to this pickaxe up here symbol and online edit. Just click here, and you know you're in online edit mode when your work window turns the color green, and then you can enter in different logic. You can erase logic, and then just go here. If I want to, let's say, get rid of this line here, I can do that, and then I'll just remove this row, and then I can also just add in another row. So insert row, and I can add, let's say, an analog input application instruction. So I'll just use F10 for always on, hit F10, and you can do an add instruction like from Let's do H001 for slot 1, and then buffer memory 0, store it in D01, and then 1 for one word, then hit OK. So you can add in an instruction while you're online with your PLC. And then to download this, you want to go up to Online Edit Download. And then if you were actually connected to your analog input card and you were sending that analog input signal, you would see that right here. So you can make the same edits in your ladder logic online as you would offline as well. This is all I'll be covering today on the MapleLogic Online PLC Simulator. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.